Phoenix Within. Not but 1 hour ago, I just finished watching Monolithicalism, Fractals and Goddesses, Neoism edition. I, yet again, have no words to say, but interesting enough, there are some words that really stand out. A blazing liberation process, flawless to its core. I was again surprised. There was yet again another music clash. I had missed some music. I couldn't believe what it meant. Just like the previous two versions. Well, previous two versions. Shortly after the clash, just blown away by bliss, euphoria, you name it. Lady Surprise has surprised me amazingly through the months of making these movies. YouTube, as you can tell, has warned me. Well, you don't know that, but that's why I had to delete the video. It was my second warning, one more warning, and this channel would be suspended. All the videos would not be available. Which I would then make a the Phoenix Within channel and upload everything all at one time. I wouldn't have any TCOD videos up. I was informed that there is a ton of World War II nuclear remnants with the Iceland volcano. This is both irony and also the government's. It's part of the government's mess. Of course, we're seeing the mess up. We're seeing the actual mess up. I actually forgot to include that in the details with the actuality occurring on April 1st. The government mess up it's all over the media. It's of course getting more and more intense. Back to monolithicalism. Little tongue-tied there. Monolithicalism 2 is called The Legend of Irony, and it's his story. We're seeing a lot of irony now. I want to also break this down. What's directly influenced, enhanced by irony himself, and then irony. Perfect example is Iceland and the radiation in the volcanic clouds. I think we can expect more activity with all that very potential explosive material. That's irony, but by those who simply made, well, definitely not simply, but the realization is kind of simple. They made choices and decisions that would have basically destructive consequences upon the makers of, in this case, nuclear devices. Not to mention the cloud, the volcanic ash is making its way towards England. News anchors over there, persons being interviewed, they really don't know what to do. They say stay inside. Now, who's in England? Queen of England. You have a lot of NWO persons in England. What are they going to be able to do? They can't survive it. If I don't know the level of how dangerous it would be to inhale this type of volcanic ash, I imagine it would be probably fatal. But see, this is all in the government. What's directly linked to irony himself is the understanding of synchronicity. Synchronicity also meaning signs, or messages that really have a message, and when you follow that message, it leads you to gold, it leads you to enhancement, enrichment of self. Synchronicity and irony are very different, but irony is perfectly synchronized. You'll know when you have been, as I guess you could say, touched by irony, a realization that shows something ironic, but is beautiful and an amazement. I imagine you've had such a realization like this, where you found yourself laughing and just filled with a spectacle of wonder inside. That's irony. Um, to take this a little further, let's, okay, wow, I've had so many experiences with an absolute. It's almost like shaking hands with irony himself. It's a really good example. There are so many, but trying to formulate this into an organized, constructed way of expressing vocally. I can remember it automatically. So if I was able to, I guess, hook up some sensor to my finger and it would go USB into the computer, and I could just do the visual perspective of this. This would be easy. And who knows what kind of movies or content I can make. Um, well, uh, I'll basically make up an example. Okay, let's say you realize something that's definitely ironic. It's synchronized. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Okay, let's say you decide you're able to build off from it almost automatically after that. I'm sure you've done this, and 9 out of 10 times, irony will throw his little bit in, and you see the quantification, and it's hysterical. At some point, irony will make you laugh heavily, but it's one of the greatest moments in laughter. Um, Irony is an ultimate being. Um, through these oh, I haven't given you the full runtime of the movies. Hold on one moment. I'll click on Skype. I already have it all logged. Okay. All right. Moving up, moving up, moving up. Oh wow, I did typo. Okay. Total runtime of all four editions of the movie, which only makes sense if you watch from the first to the fourth. 6 hours, 53 plus minutes. So you're pretty much looking at 7 hours. The short movie that will be included with the DVD bundle um, is it's either 44 or 46 plus minutes long. So the total runtime, actually, which if you do the short version of the movie is optional, but if you do watch it, you will see some very unique hints. It'll add more pieces. If you do decide to watch, I would recommend watching it before you watch the first version. It's just called Monolithicalism. You're gonna see it, you might as well watch it just for the hilarity factor, because it is kind of put poorly together, but there's key points that you see that were used from the short movie into the actual movie. So the total runtime with the short movie is 7 hours, 7 hours, 37 or 39 plus minutes long. Sorry if I'm talking fast. I guess I'm able to vocalize a lot more well now. Before I get back onto Monolithicalism 2, um, The Legend of Irony, I want to take a moment to to express this realization that I had after watching Neoism. Um, think metaphysical and react on that level. I understand that this is something that can't be tangibly expressed, but to react primarily on the physical level, um, you're limited in a saturated way. Um, Even if you just think metaphysical as a term, eventually you're going to start feeling yourself interacting more. Emotions and feelings are the substructure of the actuality of yourself. Emotions and feelings is a journey until you realize what they actually are part of. The chakras of the body are